Alright, so we're here with a quick Yono tutorial on how to do early Queen's Dungeon. I already got the hat, so we're going to show you how to do this here. So from entering this room, just hold straight up and just throw the hat. And now entering to hit, we want to hit this switch, so you want to make sure, it's very easy, you just continue holding up and pushing the hat against this brown pillar here. You just want to go in between the wall and the hat, and then when you're this high and Yono stops going up, you just press up again. And to get the switch, it's very easy. It's a little bit tricky, but with the visual cue, it's not that hard. So the visual cue I use is the line, you see this divider right here that I'm blowing on? The divider on this wooden pillar thing. When Yono is half past it, like when his front is half past it, I press Y and I get it every time. So like this. There you go. And so after that, you want to grab the hat again, and you want to go up there. So what I do is, or what you're supposed to do is, you go in the corner here. You can press X to lock your angle, like this, which can help, but in the corner it kind of doesn't work sometimes. So you press up, and what you want to do is throw the hat so that it barely nicks the top ledge of this gate, and when it bounces off, you want to go on top of it. Okay, so I'll show you what happens if you do this too early. So you throw it. Okay, it's supposed to do that, but if you don't bounce off of it, this is what happens. If you don't go on top of it as it's bouncing off, you're not going to get on it. It's just, he's going to slide off. You're going to be here forever. And if you do too late, which I'm not going to show because that would take forever to get the hat back, obviously it's just going to go on top of there. You're not going to be able to get it back. So you want to very slightly delay your throw. So Yono goes up. The hat bounced there. That was too early, I'd say, because I wasn't far enough up. There we go. It should be good. No. Do that one more time. This is a pretty precise skip. So yeah, if you're too early, you will not get it. There we go. I got it that time. So yeah, if you're too early on the throw and you don't give Yono enough space to walk forward, you just won't go up against the hat. Okay, so now the second part, you want to grab the hat again. Go backwards to the executioner here. Do a quick little stroll there. So I'm using a GameCube controller, I should mention, and that gives me these locked 8 angles. You may not be able to tell, but I'm locked in 8 angles. Where if you're using like a 360 controller or something else, you would have full 360 movement. So, you know, using the GameCube controller definitely makes this way easier. And if you're on PC and you're using a controller that does not have these locked angles, you could just use keyboard and move up and down, or use up and right on the keyboard, and you get that angle too. And that goes into this part here, because for this part, I do it a different way than another runner, Swordsman Kirby, who has full 360 movement in this game, where he kind of just pushes this up against this pillar and kind of moves freely along here, which I can't do because I have, again, these 8 angles, which, you know, you see this, it's just going in between the 2 angles. I can't really get precise angles. So what I do is, I push it into this right pillar here, I go in between, and I bash. And by bashing, I'm getting height. And then when I get height, it doesn't work all the time, so you know, you just gotta kind of get lucky, I guess. But there you go, second try. You would obviously be doing that much faster on the second go. But yeah, that's how you do early Queen's Dungeon. It's a pretty easy skip. I'd say even to do fast, it's not that hard. So you want to just go over here now, activate the dungeon, or the executioner, and fight him and beat the game. So yeah, that's my tutorial. I hope it was simple. See ya.